Hi everyone. Coming back live to you again. Just come back on. Hello. This is Cindy from Cindy's Creations. I don't know if maybe those of you that joined me when I got this small haul in, I got one of the new boards, and this is one of our boxed frame. I guess I need to take these off. These are little corner savers, and I wanted to do this. I just loved this whole transfer, so I thought I'd come back on, and it's going to go either in my living room or here in my chalk room. So this is the newest, one of our newest transfers, and I'm excited to try it out. So those of you that are watching for the first time, this is, like I said, a new transfer, the new box frame, and I'm going to be showing you our transfers. If you're not familiar with them, this is a silk screen adhesive backed transfer. You will be able to reuse this over and over again. As long as you take care of your transfer, there'll be many, many uses for you. So let's get started. I just need to take this out. How is everybody doing tonight? Ready to get the weekend started? I am. I am so ready. Ready. If you come in, make sure that you share my video. If you're on a mobile device, bottom left hand corner, if you hit the share button, I would appreciate it. And so what we're going to be doing here, I'll bring this a little closer to my camera. If you see these white lines here, those are the little guidelines of cutting your transfer. You don't have to stay with that, just within this. You can cut closer, but this is just a guideline. So I'm going to be cutting this down. And like I said, they're adhesive back transfers, and I just love these. I know that a lot of people do like to use things with vinyl, and the only thing with that is that's a one-time use, and you also have to do a lot of weeding. I did that, and pulling out all of the negative parts. It's just time consuming. You can just put this transfer on, put on your paste, and you'll be ready to go. That is what I like. And it's so easy, quick and easy. So what I am going to work on tonight, I believe, is home. What I'm going to do is put home in this upper corner here, and then I will put the definition of that down here. So that's what I plan on doing. Okay. First off, when you have these transfers, you want to make sure that you have the right side. There is a more of a matte finish to this, and then when you pull back this transfer, you'll see that there's a glossy. This is where you're going to want to, once you've used this and cleaned it up, and reapply it so that you can use it for many more times, you want to put it back onto the glossy side. You don't want to put it on this side because it's going to get too sticky and you're not going to be able to take it off. So what I usually do is I will label what is the back. Okay, and so I put on here home, and then I'll just put definition. I'll just put def, because we all know that that means definition. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. Usually turn that over, let that dry. We'll let that dry for a minute. And I'm going to put family on this one, because that's what goes on here. And then put family definition there. Okay. So what we're going to do next is I will have this cloth. These are, like I said, our new box frames. They're already have some kind of a waxed finish to them, so you won't have to worry about waxing them. These are a one-time use board, but I have seen where Jessica, she was using this, and she did show how she was able to take off the paste and reuse it, but there was just a little bit of ghosting, which is what ghosting is when you take the paste off and you can still see the image. So you'd have to just work at it a little bit to get it to really work well. So let's see, this should be good enough now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back off of this. It is super sticky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this towel down, and this is what we call fuzzing the transfer. If those of you that are new to Chalk Couture, maybe new to my page, this is the silk screen. If you see through here, you'll see that there's the silk screen, and that's where the paste will be going through. So all I'm going to do is that, since it's really sticky, and I don't want it too sticky because when I go to pull that off, it could stretch or distort your transfer. So all I'm doing is putting it on this cloth and picking up a little bit of the fuzz from it, just so that it's not so sticky. You can also stick it to your shirt. It's just, you just want it to pick up a little bit of the fuzz, just so that we can pull it off a lot easier. So I usually just do this several times. You just want to be careful that it doesn't fold over on itself like I almost did there. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this over to where I want to position it. Kind of want it up here a little bit. There we go. So all I'm doing is going around and pressing down all around the letters, making sure that I have all of my air bubbles out, because that's where my paste is going to go through. Okay, that's basically all I'm doing. Just I'm lifting it up just to make sure that I have it straight on there. For those of you that are OCD, you may not like how I put mine on because I'm not measuring. Okay, so what I'm going to be using is this paste here, and it is brick. Okay, and I wanted something different. I know that everyone has been using like the black, and that's nice and it looks great, but I don't know, I just wanted to be just a little bit different. So this is a new one, a new paste. I haven't used this yet. I don't think. If I have, I haven't used it very many times. This is our new multi-tool. Love this. It gets right down in there and you can mix it right up. You want to make sure that it has a yogurt consistency, which this looks great. All right. So I've got that mixed up pretty good. I guess I don't really have to take it out of there. Oh, that could have been, that could have not been too cool. All right, let's get it out of there. I don't want it falling all over my board. Okay, we've got that stirred up. Here's one of our new squeegees also. And I am going to put it into my paste. And then just apply. I probably have a little too much there. I don't need that much. Put that on here. And then at a 45-degree angle, see how smooth that goes across there? You don't need that much. See, I took way too much paste. Put any excess back into my container. And now I'm just going back over, getting any of the lines out. And then we will peel to reveal. As soon as I try not to make a mess over on the side here. Grab a paper towel. I can see my fingers already. I usually try to check my fingers before I pull this off. Right, so I'm pulling off one corner and making sure that I pull it straight back. I don't want to do it at an angle because it will distort my transfer. Oh, I love how that looks. See how much different that looks without being all black? Instead of black paste. Alright, I'm just setting my transfer off to the side here. Checking my fingers once again, which I have paste on. I love that. Alright, all I'm going to do is use my dryer here because I'm going to be putting this definition right below that. So I don't want to get anything on there since I'm going to put my other transfer right over that. So this will get just allowed here for a second. I like how that brick came out. It's a nice color. I have some of these colors in my living room or in here. So it just depends on where I would like to put it. And see how quickly that dries? Hi Marcia, how are you? Okay, so I just did that, and now I am going to put the home right below that. See now, see how that fits in there perfectly since I moved that up home a little bit. So I really like that. I like it to be offset just a little bit. So we will take this off. Again, this is a bigger transfer, so I am going to want to make sure that when it's larger like this, I like to put it down and then pull off the backing on here because this is really sticky. Again, you just want to be careful that when you're pulling that off that you're not going to get it too stuck onto itself or anything. So I'm going to move this up just a little bit, and I'm going to bring in my towel here to where I can kind of fuzz this up a little bit. And I'm just going to, like I said, fuzzing is just where we're taking this and putting it down a couple times just to get it a little bit fuzzy so that it's just not so sticky. Just being careful. Okay, I'll do this a couple times. How is everyone doing tonight? It's like, what do you call this? Friday Eve. And it's like Friday for me because I have tomorrow off. Yay! I'm excited. Okay, just fuzzing this up a few times. If anybody has any questions, ask away. I look up at my laptop every now and then and I can see you guys. Okay, I think we've done that enough. Alright, so now I am going to place this in here where I noticed that if I had it right up against here, and now I'm just making sure that I'm going across. I don't really care so much over here about any air bubbles. I want to make sure that I have everything out here where all the wording, the letters are. I feel some bumps, but they're in between where the letters are. Looks like I have maybe a couple little things in here. All you do is just lift it up, make sure that there's everything off of here, and then just lay it back down. Okay? I'm just making sure all the air bubbles out. There's nothing there for when I apply my paste. It'll just amaze you, and it always amazes me when I get ready to pull this back from how much the paste really can get into all this detail, and it looks just amazing. Okay, so we're putting the squeegee back into the paste again. And now I'm just going to start on one end and apply at a 45-degree angle and then just slide real easy. Okay. See how quickly that went on? And then you just, now I'm doing it more at a 90-degree angle, picking up any excess paste, applying what I might have excess of and putting it back into the container. We don't need too much on there. Now I'll just make sure that I don't have any lines anywhere. Take off any excess. Okay, checking my hands before I peel to reveal. And then I'm just going to take the one end and pull back slowly. Oh my gosh, look how nice that looks. Love it. What do you think? Does that not look amazing? Love that. Always love when I peel that off and the perfectness, I guess, is what I need to say. Love it. Look at that. You know, and you pay good money for a sign like this in one of those fancy decorative home stores, and here we've been able to achieve that with just our chalk couture. I love it. I will take my little tea gun here and set that so that it dries quickly. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this. I mean, and you can leave it like that. I think what I'm going to do is I may even add some little bit of flowers up here, you know, some artificial flowers there, and be able to decorate that up. Or it does look great to me, just plain like that. So that is really a quick and easy video that I have for you. Just wanted to show you how easy this is. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave me a comment. Don't forget to like and share my video. I would appreciate that. And follow my page. I come on here, try to come on here a couple times a week doing a live for you. So let me know if there's anything else that you would like me to demonstrate. I am slowly getting in some of the newer items, but I really do like how this came out. So excited. Yay. Okay, well that is pretty much all I have for you this evening. So I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure, like I said, if you like and share my video, and I will be back again soon. Oh, and just wanted to remind you that you can also put some more ideas over here on the other side so that you can, it's a double-sided, so you can either do it this way or on this reverse side with the whitewashed showing. So that's all I have for you. Have a good night, everyone. Remember, get creative.